What do you think of the plot?
Yeah, I think it's really good. Interesting idea. Yeah, we don't really see that often.
I don't think it's a predictable storyline, which makes it really unique, and people would be really interested to watch it.
Do you think I could add anything to the plot?
I think like everyday circumstances, so like you'd see her like get ready for school, you'd see her brush her teeth or something. I think it would make it more relatable for the audience.
Yeah, and make her seem more of a normal person, as it were, rather than
like your typical teenager type
typical
thing.
teenager.
Do you think a film like this would need dialogue, or do you think I should have it silent?
A few bits of dialogue, but it wouldn't need much. The story should be able to tell it.
I think if it's if it's only one person, I don't know. If I think it's only sort of like one person, I do sort of think that sound, yeah, like maybe.
So do you think like if there was something going on, like she was like shutting a door, you can hear the door shut?
Yeah, that's sort of like
Just
sound
sort of how
effects.
lonely her life is
Yeah.
and why she
Yeah.
feels this way.
Because I think people will get like the main gist of the idea about how she's feeling and stuff, but then like to make it more realistic, like put in door shutting.
So
Like a cat meow.
And like when she's drawing, hear the pencil like going.
so do you think there should be music or not?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it could add to like the
You'd
atmosphere.
need some music,
like,
otherwise it could be a bit.
dark.
Boring, yeah.
But nothing, no cheery music. If it's
Yeah,
Unless
not
she was
like
doing like.
jolly.
Unless everything she did actually have a natural sound to it, then I think. Do you know what I mean? If you like enhance the sound.
Shouldn't overtake the.
Quite good.
Yeah. People shouldn't focus on like the music rather
It
than
should
the
be there,
thing.
but not.
So do you think I should do it so it's just in the background, quite quiet?
Yeah.
And do you think a voiceover would work, or just really no sound, like voice?
I don't know, like maybe as an idea you could put a voiceover in to like explain the character's feelings, but then if I guess you're doing
You
it
could
through
do
the
a voiceover
drawings.
as in, her character's voice.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if you're doing it through the drawings, then you might not need it.
And I think that it might just sort of be a bit like not awkward, but if I don't know, it'd have to be the right things to say, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't really know what she would say.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be too obvious, like because from how she's acting, you can see like the expressions that she's doing, so you wouldn't necessarily need someone telling you how she's feeling because it should be obvious.
Yeah. Do you think there should be a cliffhanger at the end? Or do you not really like cliffhangers, or what do you think?
I like a cliffhanger, but then I think I think it would be quite good with your story, but I don't know what it would be.
If it's
Like, 'cause
a
it's quite
non-predictable ending.
Yeah, it's quite hard to put it into like a drawing, like what the cliffhanger could be. If that's something to do.
Do you think there could be any plot twists?
I think it should turn from being a really good thing, because obviously she's going to be really happy that everything she draws comes to life, and she'll get really excited that, you know, whatever she wants she'll draw and it'll be there. So I think at the end it should just be something bad should happen, for like there should be consequences to what she's done, so it'd be like a bit like a nightmare at the end.
Yeah.
So like if she'd drawn any drawings like in the past that had been quite negative before any of this like talent had started happening, do you think that would work if one of those came to life?
Yeah, if she had like a nightmare or something and she'd drawn it, but then I guess, I think that
They did that in a
Doctor
Who.
Who.
the thinking at the wall.
Did that work?
Yeah,
that
was
was
really
good.
good.
So what happened in it?
This girl with like the same idea. She drew
Really
pictures, and she had in the back of her wardrobe a big
like picture of her dad.
Her
but she
stepdad's
didn't
dad
have
who,
her
like,
dad.
would beat her. or
He was like a
something.
demon or something. Yeah.
And the
then
more she
in the
drew, he
night-
started to come alive,
Oh,
and then he came for her in the end.
well, that's quite good. Do you think a film like this would need dialogue, or should it be silent?
I think it would be better if it was silent, because then you can have more emphasis on when things appear out of her paintings, and it'd be more artistic. It would, dramatic.
It would seem more professional, I think, as well.
Yeah. It's only a short film, so
It could provide a twist to the end, if it's in silent, and what happens
you
would be
get
more
to
dramatic.
you can think about, have your own opinions of what's going through your mind, and you have to find a good actress to do it.
What do you make of the plot? Do you think anything can be added?
I think it's a good idea, and I've not heard of anything. Yeah, original. I'm not sure.
You have to make sure that something happens at the end of it, so because it
Yeah.
could be like a bit of a null plot.
Yeah, and because it's quite, like a unrealistic thing to happen, the ending shouldn't be too over the top and weird and like, I don't know, make sure the twist or the actual story starts quite near the beginning instead of having it going on for ages, yeah, so it progresses quickly.
If you had to come up with a plot twist, what would it be?
It would be quite obvious to say something to go wrong, so you could have a happy ending instead of it being bad.
It's easier to choose a bad ending than
Yeah.
So
So it
she
would
could
be
do
more
it like
difficult to figure out.
a Robin Hood style, so that the things she gets, like, maybe she could learn from her mistakes and then use her like talent to provide for other people.
Yeah, it could be one of those things where it like goes on,
Because it
like it finishes and you know it goes
ending.
on forever, and she continues to do this instead of it ending.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
that's the end of her
So
drawing.
it comes like to an end, and then that's the twist, but it actually like works out.
So do you think a cliffhanger would make it more interesting?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
If it was a bad twist, then yeah, but
If it was going to be carrying on, it's kind of a cliffhanger, but a good one. So you're not like, oh, what happens next? But it's kind of, you know what's going to happen.